To find the slope and the y-intercept from an equation, we have to know that m represents your slope. So m is my slope, and it's always the coefficient. That's the number connected to your variable, or the number that's multiplying your variable. And b is always your y-intercept. b is my y-intercept. That's always the number. That's always the number that is adding or subtracting to the variable. So the number that is not connected to the variable. So looking at these examples, I could circle in the first equation, my slope is -2, because -2 is my coefficient, is multiplying my x. And my y-intercept is actually -5 because I'm subtracting 5, so that makes that 5 negative. In the second example, my slope is 3 because that's the number that's multiplying my variable, my independent variable, and my y-intercept is the 7. That's the number that is not multiplying your variable, but instead it's adding or subtracting. And then the last one, I have 5/2 is my slope. Once again, that's the number that's connected to your variable, or the number multiplying your variable. We call that the coefficient. And my y-intercept is -8. When we write our slope and we want to put it in the graph, you might have remembered that the slope is also known as rise over run, the change in y over the change in x. So when it's a whole number or a integer without a decimal, I will simply write it as a fraction when I'm getting ready to put it on in a graph. And of course, this is already a fraction, so your slope will be 5/2.